Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I am 39 weeks and I'm still pregnant. So I figure I will make another update for week 37 and 38. And if I probably will get to week 40, so I don't know if I feel like making more videos after this one, but since I'm still haven't given birth, so I figured I'll make a week 37 to 38 pregnancy update, and we'll see if I make a week 39 next week. Alright, so let's get started. Let's see, I went to the doctor yesterday. The baby's fine. I actually lost a pound. Well, overall I've only gained 25 pounds since the beginning of the pregnancy, and then yesterday weighed me and I only gained 24 because I lost a pound. So I kind of knew I probably plateaued. I think the baby kind of is settling in terms of her weight, and the weight kind of going down toward the end I also think is fairly normal, so I'm not really alarmed by it or anything like that. Everything else is good, like blood pressure and everything, so we're just waiting, I suppose. Last video I didn't touch on a few things, or I forgot, so I'm going to mention it now. One of them is shortness of breath. That was actually kind of bad, and it's actually kind of gotten a little bit better recently, but it's still there. Like, I still get pretty shortness of breath if first of all, I can't walk too much because I'm still fairly large, and second of all, I get winded easily, so I need to catch my breath. But I think in the weeks, like, what was it, 32 to 36, I would just be doing nothing, like sitting there, and I would be like kind of like huffing and puffing or trying to catch my breath. I was just really struggling with shortness of breath last time, but I forgot to mention it. So it's actually gotten a little better now, in the sense that I don't feel so shortness of breath when I'm not doing anything, more so when I'm trying to do something. But before, I really was feeling like I couldn't even breathe just sitting there. I don't know what that was. Maybe the baby was growing at the time, or I don't know. And then heartburn, I forgot to touch on. It still comes and goes. Like, there are days that are better and there's days that are worse. The baby definitely dropped, but maybe perhaps the baby dropped so now I can breathe a little better. That could be one reason of why I'm feeling like I could breathe a little bit more. So I didn't think about that, but I think that's probably true. But in terms of heartburn, I don't think it went away. It's still there. It's like good and bad days of heartburn, and I don't really even think it has anything to do with what I eat. It just has to do with that day. Exercise seems to help with heartburn a little bit, but like I said, I can't exercise too much. But I don't know, it just comes and goes and I deal with it. Let me see. Last time I mentioned I was getting a lot of headaches, and my energy was very down, or I was very fatigued. Regardless how much I slept, I was fatigued, and I was getting like a daily headache, which was like bothersome to me because I couldn't really do much because my head was always kind of like, not that it was excruciating, but it was just like kind of very foggy, and then it interferes with your ability to think and function kind of. But recently, actually, that has gotten a lot better. Like I said, I don't really know what made it better. It's just one of those things in pregnancy. Like, I realized a long time ago, nothing ever stays constant. You'll have headache for like a week and then you'll get better. But I'm thankful for that, because like I could actually function better because I don't have a headache constantly. So, and I'm actually getting a little bit more energy, hence why I am able to film today. So I'm really happy with that. So that's, the headache's kind of gone away pretty much, and I do feel like, not that I have a lot of energy, but I feel like better than before. Like, I'm not as fatigued as I was. Let's see what else. Oh, swelling. Yes. I actually started swelling. I mentioned last time I wasn't swelling, but then I am swelling now. My feet is definitely kind of swollen a little bit. It's a little harder to fit into my shoes, and more so on the right side. I don't know why. Maybe it's just the alignment or the way I walk or how the weight is distributed. I don't know. And then my hands are kind of swollen. I had to remove my wedding ring because it wasn't fitting. Well, no, it fit, but like I wasn't able to remove it. And I just was like, I fear that, you know, if it gets stuck. Well, it was already stuck, to be honest with you, but I fear that like if I get to the hospital and then it's stuck, and I don't know, and I just didn't feel like I want to keep it on, so I couldn't even remove it. So what I did is I like YouTube the video on how to remove rings that are kind of stuck, and then they showed one where you use like a string or like a floss, like you know, like a string where you floss your teeth with, or like just some kind of string. And then, I mean, you could just Google it, and then it shows you how to wrap it around, and I used that way, and then it finally came off after a lot of hard work. So I haven't put it back on. First of all, it doesn't even fit to go back on. So I didn't have anything on my finger, and I was feeling very kind of like naked, and I didn't like it. So I got a fake ring. This is not a real band, but it's like a fake band that fits. So I got a fake one to put on my finger just so I feel a little bit more like I'm married, which I am, but I just didn't like not having anything on. So yes, my hands and my feet are swollen. Not a whole lot, but they are. So, okay, labor signs. Let's talk about labor signs. In terms of Braxton Hicks, I've been getting a lot of them, especially at night, like in the middle of the night when I'm sleeping. I feel it, and sometimes makes me get up to pee, or I don't know. I feel a lot of it starting like around 5 or 6 in the evening all the way to the morning. It's just a lot more frequent. Yesterday, I think I had my first like real kind of contraction. It wasn't very painful, but I would say it was like at least a 3 in terms of pain, but it lasted for maybe about, I don't know, like a minute, and then it went away, and it didn't really come back. So that was, you know, that was that. But, and then what happened is I kind of wanted to get labor started. So like I said, mentioned before, I was eating like pineapple and stuff. I started eating kiwi. They say it's the same thing as pineapple. I don't really know. And I also went to get a foot massage because I figured maybe that will move things along, or I don't know. I think that will get me into labor. So I did. I mean, I needed it because like I said, my feet are swollen, so I feel like it's gonna be good for me, right? And then it was really nice. It was really relaxing. I enjoyed it. They massaged my feet, my shoulder, etc. And then, like I said, yesterday I was getting quite a bit of like Braxton Hicks, and then like kind of contraction-ish. So I actually thought maybe I'll go into labor soon, or like, you know, I don't know if I was going to go in labor that night, but I just felt like I was getting a lot of action. And then I went around 6:30-ish to get the massage. And then when I was done, I was surprisingly feeling a lot better. And the kind of pains and Braxton Hicks kind of went away. And that evening, well, last night, I don't even think I had much. I mean, I probably had 1 or 2 Braxton Hicks, but I usually get a whole lot more throughout the night. And I didn't have another contraction either. And I actually surprisingly slept really well. I mean, maybe the massage helped move things along, and I slept better, which is good. But instead of like getting labor going, which is what I thought a massage would do, it kind of stopped it. So I am like, okay. And then now I have a lot more energy because I slept really good last night due to the massage. So I have a lot more energy, and I don't have any contractions anymore, and the Braxton Hicks went down. So I did the opposite of what I thought it was going to do. That was interesting. But like I said, I'm 39 weeks, so perhaps week 40, perhaps past 40. I don't really know when this baby's going to come. I'm not really in a hurry for the baby to come out because, hey, the baby's going to come when the baby's going to come. But I would like to meet her. That's the truth. But at the same time, she's going to be here before I know it. So I might as well enjoy it maybe 1 more week or 2 more weeks at most. And that's that. Let's see what else. Is there anything else I haven't touched on? I've been thinking about postpartum, obviously. So I'll mention one thing I recently got. Is this Earth Mama Angel Baby postpartum bath herbs. I'm gonna try for vaginal birth, obviously. So I figured this would be good. They say you could just make it like it's just some sort of I'll show you. It's just like herbal pouches that have ingredients that helps heal your down there. So you could put it in kind of like a bath, or you could kind of just use the water to heal you. You could also put the water in like a peri bottle and spray it every time you go to the bathroom and etc. So I think, well, I hope this is going to help me when I'm after postpartum. So I'm looking forward to using that. And one more thing I do remember is that I started since last night inserting the primrose oil down there because I've been taking it orally, but it hasn't done anything yet. I've been taking raspberry leaf tea, all of those things. But they say if you put it in vaginally, the oil, that it will, I don't know if it really will start labor, but it's going to help with the, the cervix and ripening and, I don't know, enlarging. And so I figured it won't hurt. So I started that last night, and I actually thought it was going to like, the oil will like kind of leak out as you sleep. I knew it was going to get, this is how I did it. So I used one oil, it's like a little capsule, right? And then you prick it, or I pricked it with like a needle, and then the oil started coming out, and I inserted it, and I knew that the body was going to be able to absorb it, but I figured there would be some leftover or whatever that would kind of leak out. So I wore kind of like a panty liner just in case. But surprisingly, nothing came out. So I'm assuming my body absorbed all the oil. I don't know, but I just started that. I don't really know if it's going to start my labor doing that, but I figure I'll continue to do that just so that maybe I won't have too much tearing when I go into labor, or it's going to help me speed up the delivery process, whatever, anything that can help. So that's that. And this video is like 13 minutes long, and I don't even know what I talked about. So I'm going to cut it off here because I feel like I talked way too much. So this will be my 37-38 weekly update on pregnancy. And then if I'm still here and I still feel good enough, I might make a 39 or 40 week update. All right. So thank you guys for watching and coming along this journey with me. I am going to be seeing my baby girl soon. So I'm excited, and I will update you guys once she gets here. So I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.